Hi, this is Nemesis Stars, and apparently I've been usually keeping this secret most of the time, but I have been talking about it now and again on streams and whatever. So, in case anyone that doesn't know, at the moment, we basically me and Sherlock, as you know. Sherlock, the one I play with mainly, we are basically dating, because we know each other in real life, which we have actually known each other in real life. So the thing is, Sherlock knew my sister first. Then we basically, me and him met in creative thinking, which would be being friends for like years because, creative thinking. So apparently we've been friends ever since, and we've been in contact ever since, and we basically feel like we want to go a step further, in the relationship. Since, he trusts me, I trust him, and since we basically trust each other, and since we always in a good relationship with each other, we seem to trust each other further so that we could get into a deeper relationship. So basically, the relationship that we're after is more of a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship. Just without, like certain things like no kids. Because the reasons for that is because I'm epileptic. So we're not having kids, as far as we know. So that's a good thing because kids stresses you out. So apparently we're not going for kids, we're pretty much just going for a normal boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, and whatever, since we're both nervous people, mainly him warming up to the family and whatever, and him going on like holidays and such, which we already agreed to a cinema, in October, which is going to happen because we're going to see Friday the 13th, which is going to be 6 people seeing it, because my family and him are going to see it. So that'll be a good experience because we never really go out as a couple. So this will probably be a first couple date, I reckon. So this will be a good experience for me. Since we're both nervous, we'd probably take a while before we really get in as a couple, mainly. So I usually have a problem with certain things, with relationships. I don't mind the cheek, mainly. The kiss on the cheek is fine. The kiss on the lips, not really. Because the lips bothers me, for me. So most likely, if I feel comfortable enough with Sherlock and whatever, I'd probably do the kiss on the cheek thing. Eventually, as our relationship gets further inwards, so probably a kiss on the cheek, I think, would work, since I prefer that. So something like that would be easier for me because, again, I don't really like elbow lips. It's weird. I don't mind if it's a family member that does it on the lips. You know what I mean? It's a family member, I'm fine. But, I mean, then there's that. So yeah, so pretty much he actually is older than me, but we're still down for it, mainly. So he's like, I think he's 7 years older, I think. Something like that, I think. Because I did do some digging, but I actually don't mind, mainly. So he's actually a good guy, perfect guy. We've been also, playing, Friday the 13th and whatever, having a laugh, a really good laugh with each other. And no matter what, we always intend to make each other laugh, no matter what we do in situations or whatever. And he'd probably even be funnier when we meet up in person, mainly, one day. So probably in October, we'd probably meet face to face, or if we end up meeting at Saltburn or something, because that's usually where he lives. So apparently traveling to Saltburn, meeting up, like near the beach or something like that. So then, we'd meet up for a day out sometime. I don't really know when we'd go to Saltburn because we don't really go there as often. But if something comes up, we might. so that'd be a good experience for me. So fingers crossed things go well for this, because I most likely think it will go well, because me and Sherlock haven't really had an issue with each other, so which is a good thing, because we've always had a good relationship. We've had no arguments whatsoever, you know, nothing bad in the relationship so far, especially as when we're best friends and whatever. Our relationship never really faltered, which worked and whatever, and we've already been talking about future possibilities and things that could happen in our lives, good things, especially the talks about marriage and whatever, and possibilities of that happening. If I did actually get married, I wouldn't change my last name, but I'd still go along with it. So there's stuff like that to consider. So I'd probably take the time into the thing without rushing straight into marriage, you know what I mean? It's like as a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, and then basically, and then see everything that goes out that way and whatever. And if our relationship goes like further in where we end up kissing, then marriage probably would be an option. So yeah, it's basically, so the good thing is we're actually dating, so yeah, so congratulations to both me and Sherlock. So apparently if you haven't, you know, like, went to his channel or something, I would recommend you subscribe to his channel. Watch his, like, his new video about mainly him and me, because it is talks about both of us, mainly going out. So that's why, you know, he made a video and I decided to make a video, because it actually is true about this. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say at the moment. So if, you know, if more things come up, I will probably talk about it and whatever. So yeah.